Said she's free? Why not? Oh, it said I already own this item. This place looked a lot different the last time I was here. Find whose signet ring? I love him. He's the best pet ever. It's just been a bad day today. Just one thing after another, man.
Circle around.
He actually kind of bailed out on us. He went to bed, so it is what it is. I decided to switch over to ESO because he went to bed, but we'll end up playing with him probably later. That's a little bit later. I prefer to play Destiny usually during the mornings, just because I'm better rested some of the time. When I'm on good rest, then I tend to do awesome at Destiny. I think we're gonna go with... Probably gonna have to get out of here before I can level him up.
Wait.
What's that? Haha, cool, man. Thanks. I got a fan. What was it, on the Division? 'Cause I still hoping that, they don't take too long on the servers, so I can jump on and work on it some more. I was having fun today. Skydo. I love the camels in this game. Uh-oh, time to go. There we go. There's a big reason I love the camels and the addition of them. I'm sure that mad people are bitching about it already, but oh, I know, right? I knew I didn't have time to beat it, so that's why I backed up out of it. It was funny, I had a few haters for playing when I was playing. I hate these things. And that's why I hate them. I wasn't trying to fight them. Bitch, chillax. I didn't want to do it, but alright. Won't snap which. Right? I wasn't gonna try and get in a fight with her. These things are fucktards. I wasn't gonna try to get in a fight with her because I knew that she was a citizen of Tamriel, but oh well. The butcher, huh? Who are you, bro? I was worried I was gonna end up having to pay 1,500 crowns for vampirism on this, but hey, what's going on, Back Squad videos? I know it's taken up like a lot of my time. I'm absolutely in love with this game. The camels, though, I'm so sure people are complaining about them for sure right now. And it's definitely because of the spitting. If you could do this to, if you could do this to a player, people don't like this. One more go here. I think it's him who's making the noises every time we get into a fight. And if that's it, that's friggin' epic. It has to be. He's fighting alongside of me. What level is your guy, Back Squad? I have a super funny video on here where I started streaming it at just that right moment, and we started like this jam band festival. You can check it out on my channel. It's pretty sick. We started like this jam band, waiting for an anchor, and we did it like twice in the video. And since then, I haven't had a chance to play with those guys again. But man, that was fun. They were just an enjoyable set of characters. And we had it so that we have 4 people working together doing this all. What will I call you guys? I don't know yet. But if I get there, that'd be awesome. Like, probably the 2 of the best players I've ever streamed with. I don't know. Let's see here. I'll have to figure it out. Probably well, for one, I'd call you Ricky, and then I don't know. I haven't really thought about 1,000 subscribers yet. The two most original subscribers to my channel, yeah, that'd probably be it. 2 of the first ones, first being in support of what I do and making all of it possible. So, but yeah, definitely good things. Okay, I have an idea of where I am right now. Okay. The camels made my day. Like, I remember when they were talking about him on introductions to like the Thieves Guild and whatnot, and how excited I was just for the Thieves Guild update because I knew I had Plus. So I was like, yay! Finally, DLC I don't have to pay for or download. My hard drive like stays packed, so.
You up for helping out a fellow adventurer? Look at you! I can tell by the look of you you're traveling around, meeting people, seeing new places. That's the life I'm going back to. This plantation is doomed and my days here are done.
She threw in the towel already.
It's just been bad luck and lately, pure madness. Last week the Iron Hand ogres attacked. They broke the levee, pillaged the place. The orcs drove them back, but that was just the beginning. Now bandits are looting everything we have left. That's the thing. It was my adventuring band that founded this plantation. The mage Drodara put up the gold, but we all decided to retire here. Bad idea. I just want to leave now,
Thanks
but the bandits
for
are
the
holding
subscribe.
my companions. They need help. What a relief. I wouldn't have been comfortable just abandoning my companions, but if you're going to help them, that
She
frees me
says
up.
my companions.
And let me tell you, it feels good. I'm
I
just
wonder
not the
here.
settling down type. I know that now.
I wonder if.
Nah, they might want to stay. There's me, Jan, the thief. Then there's Drodara, our magic user, the brains of the team. The brawn came from our fighter, Narstig, and then there was our cleric, Murkwatcher. She's really a shaman, but we called her cleric back then.
Nice. Okay, that's enough. So, if those who don't know it, I actually have a lot of stuff bought out on level 6. I have a lot of stuff bought out on the Crown Store. Holy crap! 3 days it's been since I played last on this game. I'll show you just what my collections looks like shortly here. A potato. Well, she brought me Archelium, so I can't be too mad. And Dwarven Oil. Not sure. Uh-oh. There it is. Let's see if there's anything else in the last couple days that might have came out. So this is my collections. I have the adventure thing or whatever, upgrade. So you can play as any race in any alliance, which makes choosing your character a little bit easier. And I have the Imperial race. Because I have ESO Plus, I have all of the DLC. A butt ton of costumes. Oof, I need to feed. I could go down this all day, but it would take forever. These are just outfits. This comes along with the Thieves Guild DLC. then I have pets like crazy. I came along with my Imperial Edition upgrade. Oh, nice. I can go ahead and tell a few friends that I have to subscribe as well. Once you get on your PlayStation, send me a friend request, and then we could talk, and I'll get you some subscribers from my end too, man. We could work this together. And so yeah, here you guys are just seeing like just how much re money I've put into this game. I think I missed the Bravo Retriever. Yeah, because he walked up last. He's not jumping on them, so... Yeah, awesome. So we got the lion, the horse, white mane horse, the Palomino horse, the Imperial horse, the Hammerfell camel, the cave bear, and the Bandiguar charger. My favorite is, by all means, the camel. So I like to use him more than anything. And this is, Rochi is, because you can name them, I named mine Rochi, but he's my favorite pet, that one down there. I usually have him on, and then the mount I end up with is always the camel. So. Like I said, I needed to feed. Woohoo! I have Fallout, but I haven't bought the new DLC that just came up for it yet, so... I got up to like level 46, and then I started playing other things because I was starting to get into... There was so much coming out when Fallout came out that I really had to just kind of take a step back from Fallout. And I don't stream Fallout as much because it's so streamed nowadays. And that's why I have a hard time, you know, streaming it, because I don't get as much out of it. Even when I'm playing, I feel like I'm just playing and not doing much, you know. And I involve my my streams as much in my personal life as I possibly can, because I don't want to feel like the robot that just talks about games. I like to put my lifestyle out there and what's going on in my personal life, mix it in between, because streaming is as important to me as my normal life is. So to me it's important to have the equality of both sides in everything that I do. So, if you hear me talk about people in my life or something like that, somebody I know face to face or something, it's more or less because I'm involving you guys in my personal part of my life, as well as being in my stream. So just try to do things a little bit different. And I do put personal videos out there as well, ones where you'll see me talk face to face. So I stream everything, but mainly video games. Mainly video games. So let's see how much I have left on that X scroll. 30 minutes. Probably enough at least to get this done. And maybe the other one. Oh, it's like, who killed the gators?
Thanks to you, gentlemen.
Right?
I will
I
find
agree
my own
totally.
escape now.
I think it's ironic that somebody took over the area here and they couldn't escape. How much fighting I wonder they did.
Move to flank!
Got caught in that.
On the sides!
This guy up here. Up above. It's gonna go blank for a minute because I'm gonna go ahead and see who's awake and try to add somebody to the chats. As soon as I'm done with this part of it here. The enemies will respawn because it's a lot like most MMOs. Alright, it's gonna go blank for a moment. But I'm still on stream here. See who's awake. Let's see if I can get you to come and bullshit a little bit too. Liven up the chat a little bit. Let's see here. Yeah, not a whole lot of people online. Really? Send me a link to your channel and I'm more than willing to. I think I've picked out you, Ricky, to definitely be in the next video. What games do you have exactly? Just so I have an idea.
This one thanks you, stranger. Please, come to meet in the storehouse.
Oh, I didn't see that at first. I A lot of people focus on completionism. I don't know why it doesn't as much appeal to me. I think you would copy the link for your video and then paste it in the chat. But why don't you just send me a friend request on PSN so that we could play some more games together, man. I'll go ahead and throw you into the next stream that I do. That way you'll actually be playing alongside me. I have just about everything out, I believe, right now. No. I think I got rid of Metal Gear Solid 5 because it was just way too intense when I played it. I could only play it for a few hours. But, well, it sounds like there's an anchor going on. Where? I guess over the fields. I was right. Put this on hold and go do this. The sheer scale of these just rules. Ah, okay. I've got a PS4 but no Xbox.
Your death will mean nothing to me. You are but a minor distraction.
Awesome. I felt like the controllers felt more like a 360 than they did like a PS4 when I bought my PS4, so I didn't feel so bad about it. I think I'm okay, but there are people out there that are way better at Destiny than I am, and other shooters that I play. I do not want to deal with this crocodile right now, but so be it. What is my inventory looking like? Well, you could always send it to my PSN account too. Oh yeah, that's when I had the black one, isn't it? Yep. I'll have to go do that again. I haven't done that in some time.
There is more, I think.
Ah, no. I have to collect this dude's goofy crap. High iron. Not needed, but okay. Why not? Why does it have to be so far away? I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, yeah, definitely. I'll have to check it out. Was trying to complete this dude's quest, but at this point, okay. I was gonna say it better not charge me no double. So, I'll check it out, between today and tomorrow afternoon and let you know what I think. It's probably gonna be awesome. I had a long day today. And it wasn't an easy day. It was just a long, frustrating day. my now ex did nothing besides flip out on me. As usual, like, this is the usual thing. Like, she'll flip out on me for, like, 8 to 11 hours straight over something I supposedly did or didn't do, instead of talking it through or working through stuff. If I had my choice, I would have left her, but the complicated part is I have a kid with her, and she thinks it's as easy as just walking away. I don't think it's that easy, though I never have. I've never walked away, but I guess like being raised a runner, you're always a runner. But now, like, I'm starting to get ready for that moment that just ends us entirely. Like, everything that I've supposedly done wrong, nice, thank you. Um, Everything that I supposedly did wrong with her, I don't see as an incorrect thing. Like, I've never cheated on the girl. I've been with her over a year. And as most men know, that's super difficult.
No time for chatter. Let's keep this business.
Then,
Let's keep this business.
on top of that, she's not supportive of anything. So I have to kind of, like, do stuff on my own, you know?
You're Richard.
Which for me isn't easy at all. I mean, I can sit there and try to make it easy, but it's just not easy. Here's the guy I was looking for.
It's true.
I think my issue is I try to act like things don't bother me when they do.
Hell.
And instead of her calming down, like, she gets madder. But even when I try to stay calm in the hardest situations, it's impossible. And maybe it's because I care about her so much. And I don't really know what's going on with her half the time because she doesn't ever tell me. Right? But I feel like I'm the only one fighting for it. You know? And I should just, like, cut my losses and leave. But maybe I'm just too stubborn for that. I mean, for us, we always fight over stupid shit. It's always over something stupid as hell. It isn't, the time it isn't even relevant to the fight, what she says. And she's upset because I did or didn't do something. I'm upset because she's upset, is usually why I'm upset. And until she calms down, I'm still upset. And I hate feeling like that because I feel like every time we fight, like, it doesn't matter what I say, she won't calm down unless she feels like calming down. And so today, in another attempt to leave her, I really, well, we have that in common. The last attempt I made to fix things tonight was a no-go. And at this point in, like, the day, like, I am so, like, done fighting with her. And I usually just give in after that, like, but for once I'm kind of, like, standing my ground instead of just kind of giving up. Mainly because my first solution to everything is to give up. Not like she does. I don't run away from the situation. I just do not, I don't contribute to the BS, so to speak. It's a choice on my end, and not I don't know. It's always long and complicated, like it has been. And I just wish it wasn't. But it's just not going to change anytime soon. And like I've kind of just accepted that she's not going to change. The problem is, like, I don't want to give up, but I know it's the safest thing for me in my life and my position. It's what I need to do. Well, he looks decently fed now. I spend most of my time in stage 4 anyway, so it's not that it bothers me entirely. Let's see here, there was a quest line here in town. Or so I thought. Oh, I was right. Yeah. And everybody's given up on her in her life. I just don't want to be that person to be like,
Expect the worst
I'm
and
gone
you'll be
too,
pleasantly
you know?
surprised.
But I'm at the point where it's like, I need to just move on, because it's never going to change. And the hardest part is, the son, my son,
Hello there.
how is he going to feel when he finds out why I left, you know? To me, it's like my son's life is just as important as my own, or more so, actually, but it's everything she says and everything she does. There's no reason to keep fighting with her. In my perspective, it's just, if it's not working, it's broke, she can't fix it, why keep trying? Why try and try and try for no reason? When it's not going anywhere?
Greetings.
And it sucks for me, because I'm like, I'm the ass end of the stick of everything. Like, it reminds me a lot of my first relationship and how things have gone. I keep making this decision to try and help a girl in my life who I'm dating learn adulthood, because I end up dating these 18-year-old girls. And maybe that's my mistake, is that I date the young and naive ones when I should really date somebody more my age. But it's hard for me to not get attached to somebody I'm with over and over again. Because nowadays, like, it's just easier to just crash with one person rather than crash with 100, you know? Oh no, not this area. I was trying to avoid this area. And you're right, I think I should move on. It's ironic that I'm saying that. Oh no, this is gonna be bad news all over it. Yeah. That's where I wanted to go. It's getting close to that time where I'm going to call it a night here, too. 3:30 in the morning. I broke it off tonight because I just can't deal with it anymore. But you know how everybody around you always tells you when you're in this position that it's not over till it's actually over. And until things change, for me, it's done. Maybe not as much for her, but most definitely for me. I need to do better things for my life.
I ain't worried about the future. Greetings.
That was a loud burst of lightning there.
People say I sell common goods, but mark my words, there's nothing common about my stock. Step closer and look around. I'm sure you'll find something you can't pass up.
Yeah, I could agree on that. My my family always taught me treat women with respect. Taught me how to be a gentleman. And also told me two things as well. The two things my family told me is, and the biggest thing, I grew up knowing how to respect women. The biggest thing that my family had told me that I'll never forget is always love yourself enough to let go of something you love. And I didn't know what that meant at first. There's a lot of things I didn't know at first about love and relationships, and it was great when I had finally gotten to that point where I'd figured things out, I guess, so to speak, enough where I knew where I stood in every relationship I've ever been in. And so I sort of got to this point where I kind of knew what I was looking for. Kind of is what I mean, because it wasn't right away when I had figured out, like, oh, this is what I wanted of a relationship. It was more like I got to that point and I needed to be putting myself, and it actually first happened in my first relationship. Yeah, exactly. My life was all over the place for a very, very long time. And I didn't know that at first at all. when I finally figured it out, that's when I kind of was like, oh, okay, you know, I need to work on me more or less, more often than I do.
Why don't they simply...
And I took a while away from my life, like away from people. I shut down my Facebook. I basically disappeared. And that's when I really kind of just dug into myself and focused on trying to find out who I was. And when I finally done that, when I finally took that time, there's nothing more worth it in the world, I think. Nothing more worth it in the world. I started loving myself for who I was. And I stopped worrying about women or relationship responsibilities. And I was in this, for a while in my life before that it all happened, I was in this really dark part of my life where things were really scary for me and everything around me was really, 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 really fragile. So fragile that my voice could destroy my life in a way. And I know that that doesn't sound possible, but I think I love Hershey books.
Someone help!
Okay, my apologies. I didn't mean to steal from you. My luck. I'm gonna be wanted by the guard in Stormhelm. Oh, but like I was saying, I kind of came to this dark part in my life where I just really, really, really needed to take a step back for a moment. It was inevitable for me to just kind of focus on something other than myself. And focus on myself at the same time. I had to let go of a lot of what I cared about.
Bottoms up.
And preferences that I had and things that I expected and just kind of listen to people around me. And I kind of came to this point where I had realized just how dark the world was.
He has to.
Come to win.
And that was when I legitimately stopped talking to people entirely.
Take you don't need. You don't listen.
Sure now. Who cares? I get drunk.
You? What are you doing here? We're tracking a spy. She's still... Colleen is.
This city is cursed. Did you know that the wettest place in Tamriel is the small island in the Iliac Bay? Well, now you know. You are thus armed with useful knowledge.
He is hammered drunk. But yeah, things had gotten to that point where I had no choice. I legitimately had to take a step back from everything I knew and open my eyes to the world. And there's no greater feeling, none in the whole world, than to
Stop right there! I envy you. Such a freewheeling life you must lead. I'm doomed to just demand bounties, I suppose. Much obliged. You're free to go.
She has a crush on me because because I'm a vampire. If it seems more dangerous. Once I gotten past that part of my life, I had finally figured out who I was. And that was the best feeling ever. Like when I finally realized that I was free from everything that I thought I knew. And everything just continued to improve after that. But as I sit here with everything that I'm like going through,
Only some of them, Baron.
I realize that I'm taking a trip back to that world that I was in.
Countess,
And
Baron, please.
I have two choices. One is next to
As
impossible.
long as Montclair controls the upper city, the whole region.
The side I
remains
would
at
rather
risk.
choose is
How can we trust you,
along
Count
with her,
Ravenwatch?
but
Your friendship with Montclair is well
the
known.
more
What did you
the
offer those
more
captains to betray us?
I think
I
about
care for
it, the
Count
more
even less than
dangerous
you,
it
Baron,
is.
but
It
he hasn't
really
done
is.
anything to warrant such accusations. Yet.
We must end
Being
this
with
debate
her
and take
could just
action.
make my life
Make an example of the two
unbelievably
traitors when we take the
difficult.
upper city.
And
How
so
can the
far
two
it
of you
has
not see
been.
that?
I do not
And no
disagree,
matter what I
Baron,
say, that doesn't
but we need to
matter
proceed
to
with
her.
caution. There is more to this situation
So
than meets
yeah,
the eye.
you know,
I know I
in
make
a
you
sense,
both nervous.
not even in a
Perhaps we
sense,
should
flat
continue
out,
this after
if I look at the facts, it's safer
Mind your
for me to be
tempers,
away from
gentlemen.
her.
We have a visitor.
It's
Come
not
forward, friend, and state your business.
that I want to, you know.
You both
I
tried my
look at
patience.
her as a
Doesn't
need
understand
when I
what
should
road
try to
Montclair
look at it as a
abandoned in our
want.
triumvirate.
And a while back in my life, I well so knew that. You know, and that was within the last year and a half that all this has kind of happened.
The Baron sees House Rick.
So. But I had found myself and I was free from all the chains I felt were in my life. So much so that I guess I should have taken that step back when I started dating her. Like, and done things differently than I had way back in the past, you know? But what can you do when you're so in love with somebody that you put your own freedom on the line for them? I guess that's my big mistake. Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Blowhard Doyle, didn't he? Or was it sweet Tamarind?
I'm totally game for that, yeah.
Whoever it was, they sent you to die.
Don't forget the boss, 2090. It's all lowercase. And then 2090. And it's all combined too.
Throw dice for gold. Interested?
That works. And then we can go ahead and have you on the channel. Oh, congrats, man. I still remember mine. I didn't expect it, but my family gave me a butt ton of money.
Burn it!
The only part that sucked about my graduation was my family had to go home in the middle of it, and they couldn't make it to my graduation party. Yeah, it's a great feeling, man. Be proud of yourself. It's always great graduating high school, you know. Then try your best to abide by the law. I'm sure you have a bright future ahead of you too. Wow, that's gonna be a great future, man. Well, it's good you're not forgetting a bunch of gaming life either. Either way, man, that's super great. I'm super proud of you. Not a whole lot of people can say that. That's a good future to have. So congrats on that. Wow, he must have missed like one room. This guy here, whoever did this before me. There we go. For a gaming recorder, you mean like video or?
Did those fools Dorel and Tamrith send you? Let me show you the power I've gained since joining House Montclair.
Wasn't apparently enough for him. The PlayStation camera will be your best bet unless you're going PC. Then definitely look at, I have a channel that I subscribe to. I tend to keep up to date on on their newest videos, and they tend to post one almost every day, or every day actually. And they do a lot of top 10s as well. And one of the ones that they do is they end up doing one of the ones, I mean, they have top 10s for everything, but check a top 10 and find something around your price range and And yeah, that's if you're going PC, obviously. With PlayStation, it's pretty hands down the PlayStation camera. You're going to want a camera, a tablet for when you don't have the bars open like I do today. So a camera, a tablet, and I say a tablet because having like stuff on your stream is going to be, you know, the fact that you're going to have stuff on your stream all the time is definitely going to like make it easier so you can play with the full screen as well. That way somebody can't bomb you up and mess with you as far as like the PlayStation voice talking and whatnot. That can be a little annoying when people do that from time to time, and people don't see what they're writing on the side, from what I know, if they're on the console watching you. So once you have a tablet, then you could just kind of download the PSN app and messages and whatever, so you can have everything all in one place on your left or your right or whatever. And it also helps for when you're like streaming. If you start using Ustream on PlayStation, it's definitely cool because you can separate your video from your actual stream. I didn't want a camera on mine, just because I don't like cameras, especially ones that are attached to the internet. In all fairness, you never know what could happen at home, so I guess that's more or less my reason. Something happens, your camera comes on, you're on broadcast for the world to watch you, you know. And so for me, it isn't the greatest thing, but I enjoy having conversations with people. So, yeah, I get the ability to do that with my stream channel, and I've had some really great conversations on past streams and stuff like that. Even ones that I have deleted from my channel. Another reason I think it's really great is because if you're streaming to YouTube, you can have it on the comments and whatnot. That helps out a great deal when you have a tablet on the side. If you need to look something up while you're in the middle of a game, it makes it single player just awesome as well. Or even to have it for all the extra companion apps and stuff. I would say that 16 gigs as a minimum, just to start with, will get you started and keep you busy for quite some time. Here we go, I'm gonna die again. Yep. But yeah, I always suggest if you're getting a PlayStation to have the PlayStation camera. For me, I like having it somewhere where I can stream socially for something like a Ustream Hangout or something, or a Playroom Hangout, or have it for something else. I guess it all depends. I'm still stuck on this mission. It's driving me nuts. I need to go get my stuff repaired and buy my horse upgrade for the day. And then, yeah, it's worth every moment to have the camera if you want the video side of the stream. But I see a lot of streams with cameras in them and how many more views that they seem to get than somebody without a camera. And I guess that's fair, you know, because people like to know who they're talking to, but to me it doesn't really matter what I'm doing, I guess. More or less, like, if I'm on a stream, like, I just want to bullshit. I don't really care as much about, I don't really care as much about the whole stranger thing, because I figure, like, off the bat it's going to be like strangers anyways, so isn't that the reason people start a YouTube channel? Yeah.
It takes
so
much.
it doesn't really as much bother me if I'm talking to somebody I don't know face to face. For me, it's just enjoying the stream and showing people what I am as a game player. I mean, you may never have known it watching some of my streams, but I used to be that person that had the code breaker just to cheat, you know? And I used to cheat back when I had my PS2 and, you know? But yeah, I used to cheat all the time on PlayStation, like, on everything. Then I got to that point where cheating wasn't really allowed. So, they took it out of gaming, I guess, for the most part. And so I kind of had to find something else to do. I either had to get good or get con. And I had decided, I was like, I'm going to get good. And so I started practicing what I was playing. And so I kind of like had an idea of when I could stream something and when I couldn't. Like, I don't usually start off a game I know nothing about without knowing at least something about it. And it's more or less because... Give it a go. It's more or less because I am just not that great, I guess, when I first start. Versus, like, later on when I have some practice in or understand what I'm playing. So I made that mistake again with the Division because I had kind of an idea what I was about to go into. And so my first couple of Divisions I felt really awkward when I was streaming because I had no idea what I was doing. So I dropped the stream yesterday and went and talked to a bunch of my friends and asked them like, okay, like what else should I be doing that I'm not doing? And I realized, after like looking at the skill tree, whew, there comes that yawn again. After looking at the skill tree and what I was doing versus what I usually do, I kind of came to that point where I was like, okay, so I made this mistake, I made this mistake, I made this mistake. So why did I make those mistakes? Because I went into it thinking that it was Destiny. And so Destiny, you can play it kind of from cover or not. Like, there really isn't cover in Destiny because every time you get shot at by anything that they're shooting you with, there's not only just hordes of enemies, but it can kind of go around the rock. So you need to make sure that the rock is wide enough to shoot away from you, like, so they don't hit you. And I find the easiest way to do that is to go into cover and also not just go into cover, but also make sure that you're ducking while you're in cover. But yeah, that was the only way I could kind of... The other thing about Destiny is it's really a in the air kind of game and not so much not so much...
Hello?
Destiny's real, like, out in the open, whereas, like, other games are just not.
I'm glad.
Like, especially the Division.
If you told...
The Division is a cover-based shooter, and I wasn't thinking about that when I started playing it. I love it, but I wasn't thinking of that, and so I'm in love with the Division just because of How quick you going off? Cheating during the major tournament. That was a big no-no. If I'm right. Um, that is the phase you're talking about, right? From the phase team that does MLG, right? If I'm correct, that's who I'm thinking of. And yeah, I don't like how he acted like a little girl on his channel after it happened. Like, don't get me wrong, like, he admitted it, but the reason that he was even on the team was because he knew that they were going to cheat. And he still participated in that part of it. My guess is that they were deciding that they were going to cheat before that final part there, and when he decided, when they kind of dragged him on to get him to play, it was because the reason their team was so low was because they weren't willing to participate in cheating in MLG, and that's where I find it the funniest. Because he acts like a little girl about it, you know? Well, I'm gonna say what I have to say about Call of Duty, and that's I think it's overrated. In all fairness, Call of Duty's the same thing every single year. Just upgraded this, upgraded that. It's still a arcade shooter. And it's weird that it's an arcade shooter, and it is more than ever now. And I think that's why they're starting to bring it into the arcade style gameplay as well. But I think the funny part about that would be, I mean, it's just disappointing to me. Like, what part of, like, okay is cheating during an MLG comp, you know? And why would you? Like, it's $1 million. You're going to be here next year. There isn't a whole lot of other teams that make it as far as they do.
Hello there.
And to me, that's just really, really childish that they would cheat during a gaming competition. It was the same thing, like when they had said that they were going to ban, things like Adderall and shit like that from contestants being able to use them and give you drug tests, was because, yeah, Adderall gives you an advantage. To me, if you're playing competitive sports and you're using steroids, you have an edge up on your competition. That's why it's not okay. So in a gaming competition where you're using Adderall, it gives you heightened senses. And so whereas one person may use it, the other may not, you know? I generally like and enjoy when I see a gamer using water. You know, I'm obviously not a pro gamer. I'm going to throw that out there right now, but I enjoy games, I enjoy stream. I'm going to take part in everything that I can just because I want to see what's out there. I have a lot of games on my console and some that I don't even stream. I tried streaming San Andreas and I got maybe 10 minutes into it, if that. And I ended up off of it. Uh-oh, I did something dumb. I wasn't trying to start another quest. I ended up getting kicked off my stream. And I was like, well, what the fuck, you know? And I realized, like, a half hour after I had gotten kicked off my stream, that I knew that GTA San Andreas was banned from streaming. But I didn't think, like, the PS4 remaster would be, you know? And so I kind of thought it was that for a while, because people are so quick to judge somebody online.
Welcome.
And so
my soul's on fire.
I realized all that I had, and I thought that's what it was, but I was quite wrong about that. What I found out was that I had a different password entered into my PlayStation than what was entered in my, let's see if I can get oh my gosh, yes.
Shall we... Don't beep. Sleep. Hey! You hate each other, remember?
Oh yeah, da-dum.
Yeah, I just...
Move! Join the fracas! This is your cue! Action!
I think that the thing is, like, what he did wasn't okay by any standards in any gaming community. Like, I think that he acted like a child about it, even after it had happened. I mean, there's always going to be a way out there that somebody can cheat. And I think it's crazy to think, you know, if you get VAC banned during the competition, it makes you wonder, like, how many times you got banned beforehand. Or how many times you were doing it beforehand. I mean, live during a comp, that must say something about the way you're playing, or what you're doing, or how often you're doing these kind of things. And during a comp, at that, you know? It's unbelievable to me. I mean, I'm totally laughing at the situation. But it was afterwards that he kind of showed his side of, he thought that telling the truth would make it okay. It doesn't make it okay. It makes it what it was. Not okay.
Living reading all day. You need to earn some coin, Velast.
Even mages take their noses out of their books once in a while. You just can't stand to be around people. Pathetic.
And yeah, I have a few friends on my friends list
You need to earn some coin,
that one of them's name is FaZe, and he gets mad at everybody, and but it is what it is, man. Like, I think that some people are just in huge support of the FaZe team, and they can't let that go. I just, for one, I just don't think that it was okay, and nothing he says is gonna make it okay. It is what it is. He made a mistake, but some mistakes cannot be fixed, and that was one of them. Like, he took that chance knowing that he could be completely, you know, pulled out. Completely pulled out, completely off, completely done. And he made that choice consciously to play, knowing that in the background, you know, thinking that, oh, well, it's a friggin', the matches are always quick. We won't end up with this getting us VAC banned during the comp, because I just feel like a lot of the pressure on their team, and it really kind of separated the FaZe team from all the other sets. For me, it just, there was nothing that made it okay. Nothing that he could have said that, there he is, would have made it okay. There he is.
Splendid. But wait. Do I hear someone approaching?
Why do you fight, you milk-drinking dogs?
Oh, it's simple, my king. The Mages Guild caused this infighting. It's all their fault.
The Mages Guild? This mewling puppy? You want trouble?
Here is trouble for the pack.
Alright, are you pretty good at Call of Duty, or are you talking about what they had brought up during your conversation? Or during what you were saying?
You have a rare mind, the last. Not once in a century is a Mer with your talent born. We have accepted your application to join our Augustan storied mages.
Damn the mad god! Why can't I make sense of this text? I'm such an idiot.
I feel like that was an Easter egg.
We now... No time for witty banter, eh? Fine, fine. Let's play it by.
The Mages Guild cannot turn on the Dominion so easily. You are a part of this world, like it or not.
My queen, you don't understand. The guild does not belong to any alliance. We merely wish to study in peace and solitude.
Hey, quiet down front. I am trying to watch the Queen's speech.
Either you're with the Dominion or you're against us. You want to be removed from this world? Fine, I'll do it for you. Here, let me show you the path to exile. You can't ignore the world around you.
Hey, Queenie, you missed a mage. This one is a member of the guild too.
Ah, good catch, Jester. Soldiers, give this mage the gift of exile.
Set it ablaze!
Yeah, that was meant to happen. But I think I'm gonna call it on today's stream. I need some rest. It's been a long day. I'll be streaming for sure a little bit later on, but I need a few hours of shut-eye, so
You have a rare mind, the last.
yeah, man. I'll probably just see you, I guess, on my next stream. We'll have to catch up some more then.
Damn the mad god! Why can't I make sense of this text? I'm such an idiot.
I still have like 3 more to go through. I don't know, we did Pact first, didn't we? So yeah, I'll probably have to do 2 others. Or 1 other. Or I'll have me do something goofy. But yeah. My streams are always pretty long, so I'm just super tired today, so it's an awesome game, but it'll take money out of your wallet more than you could ever think. And there's a phone call coming for me, so yep. And guess who? It's her. So yeah, I'm gonna end this stream. I'll catch you later, man.